Well, hello there. Today we are going to do an exam question on dissections, but also biological drawings and what's correct and what's not. So pause the video here, try this question out, and continue on to see how I answer it. So the first thing says, name a structure labelled X. Very simple, septum. If you don't know it, look at your heart labels and diagrams and stuff. It's just a recall question. Now onto the big boy. It says, the structural labelling errors in this drawing. List 3 of these errors and the correction you would make. Very simple. Heart 101. The left hand side is actually the right hand side, and the right hand side is the left hand side. So I used to, write that down on my paper. And then I had this diagram that I used to use. This really allowed me to think of the heart in a more streamlined approach. This box, man, it saved me too many times. It's really good. So if you like it, you can copy it down in your notes and stuff. But in terms of the errors, well, where do I start? When you get a diagram like this, I would recommend you labelling as much as you can. So I know this is the atrium, ventricle, atrium. Okay, immediately we can see problems, can't we? Number 1. It is not the left ventricle, it is the right ventricle, okay? That's, I didn't write that down, but there's like other points you could say. So that's one point, Next point you can say is over here. It's saying that's the right ventricle. Well, no, it's not. That is the atrium. So you can say that the label right ventricle should be right atrium. Next thing is the fact that the left ventricle wall should be thicker than the right. Why? Is because blood is being pumped around the body, higher pressure, stuff like that needs to be thicker. Okay, we've already got 3 points at that. Next thing I wrote here is that the drawing is the wrong way round, so the left ventricle should be on the right side of the page. So, as I said, you want this side to be the right and this side to be the left, so this is just like a nicer way to say it. The drawing is the wrong way around. Simple. That is the heart for you. Yeah. So, with the heart, as I said, there's quite a few things you need to know. But if you've memorised like this sort of, it's some sort of diagram, right, that you can just regurgitate or just draw down or annotate on your exam paper, it will help you, because the thing is, right, in the exam, it's not like a topic test where you're just doing one topic and it's like, yeah, that's it. No. The exam has a bunch of topics combined together. Some are even merged. So if you can make it easy for yourself, the way you can recall information in the exam, you're going to pat yourself on the back after you finish. Trust me. So that's the end of today's episode. The 2 most important exam techniques are read the question first and state all the obvious points. Now over to you. Try some questions and let me know how it goes.